Hey guys, so we're going to show you a live demonstration of how to repair a sunken tear trough. We're going to use Restylane-L and we're going to use a 27 gauge cannula to fix Cassie's tear trough. Cassie's being a good sport here, but you can see the sunken area right here, and we have a little numbing cream on her cheek, and basically we're going to put a little filler in here to make her look a little less tired on both sides. And so we thought you guys might want to see what this is like. Again, use a little Restylane-L, which I like for the tear troughs.
Hi.
Cassie can maybe talk about why it's bothering her.
Sometimes people ask you if you're tired when you're really not tired. That's a big concern for me. Feeling good on the inside, but having people think that I may be tired. So I want to just smooth that out and make myself look refreshed.
It helps get rid of. What do you think about dark circles there too? Actually, the topical lidocaine, what we use, actually improves it a little bit as it pops out the tear trough. So it's a common problem using topical lidocaine, is it makes the problems appear. Well, you notice we gotta get a little BBL action going on Cassie here too. She's got a little sun damage. If there's any questions, if anybody actually is watching us.
We do. Amy just joined.
Amy. Hi, Amy. We use a little sterilizing chlorhexidine. The nice thing about this technique is it's all done through one little stick, which she'll have right here, a little pinch. And this is just to dilate so that I can get the cannula through. Sometimes that's the hardest part of the whole procedure, is getting the cannula to go in through this little tiny hole right here. There we go. So, I don't know if you can see that on the camera there, but we're actually up into here already, if you see me wiggling with the cannula. And so this cannula is actually a blunt device, it's not sharp. I don't know if it'll let you see what's happening here as we fill the tear trough. We're just putting little bits in at a time here, and then we mold it. You can already see it popping out. I don't know if you can see it on the...
Absolutely.
Kind of fills right in front of your eyes here. How you doing, Cassie? Any pain?
No, I'm not in any pain at all.
This is a nice technique, you know, with some numbing cream and the cannula. You really don't feel a whole lot.
Wow. The difference is crazy already.
And we can come up into here. You want to be a little bit careful coming up into here, but if you get comfortable with the anatomy, you can, you know, feel all around the eye here through one little tiny stick, which is nice. I have her look down just a little bit to see. That's a pretty big difference already, actually. Compared to that eye, can you see the difference?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Feeling okay, Cassie?
Yeah, it feels fine. I don't have any pain at all.
So there's really, you know, through this technique, there's really not much bruising because everything is done through one little tiny stick, which you guys saw. This is actually a blunt cannula. It's not sharp. It's very flexible. Very similar to if you had an IV in the hospital. They use the needle to get it in the arm, and the part that actually goes in the arm is soft.
That difference is crazy already.
Okay, so I'll get you to do me a favor, Cassie, and hold that right there.
Oops, sorry.
All right.
See what happens when you leave work early, Jess?
It looks really good, Cassie.
Let me see. Yeah, so much better. I don't know if you guys watching can see the difference between this eye and this eye right now. It's a pretty huge difference already. That's using about a half a syringe of Restylane-L, which I tend to like for this type of tear trough issue. It mimics the texture of the tissue in that area pretty well. It's probably good over there.
Amy said no wonder she drives all the way from Michigan to be treated by the best.
Mm-hmm.
Ask her if she can see the difference and from the one eye to the other. And
It's very clear, especially in the camera. You can see a huge difference. Can you guys see the difference? Let us know.
all right, so one more little poke right here. You feel much of that, Cassie?
No, just very little.
So we want to dilate the hole just a little bit so we can get the cannula through. And it's helpful actually if she will bleed just a little bit so I can see there, the little tiny hole right there. That one went through pretty easy. As you can see, if you guys see, I can thread the cannula up here and it looks a little weird. Might feel a little pressure there, but by and large, it should not be a painful process. What do you think, Cassie? Any pain there?
No, none at all.
And we just do small retrograde threads. Pretty big difference already.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's important to look at it from multiple different angles too. You want her to actually tilt her head down a little bit to see, but you can actually see that popped out pretty good already. It's using very little filler. I mean, if you're in the right plane, you don't really need a lot. And sometimes I'll come out here and take a look from afar here just to see where we need more work. And we need just a little bit more right in there. So a pretty big improvement. Okay guys, thanks for watching.
Downwards just a little. Awesome. Well, deal. Cassie, you feeling good?
Feels great. I don't have any pain at all.
That's a big improvement. Maybe I'll use a little bit more right there. But we'll see how it hydrates up in a couple days. And big improvement.
All right, guys. Bye.